people who bought hotels throughout the year. We got people that did Airbnbs, people did flips. A lot of partnerships were formed.
Right.
Obviously, we partnered with some people inside of Apex, but a lot of you guys partnered with each other. So we want to hear stories, success stories, and we just want to see how we can make 2026 even bigger and better and do more. As the group gets bigger, we'll get to have more partnerships and we'll get to see more things getting done throughout the community. So don't be shy tonight, guys. Mike, welcome.
Mark is here. He's done a big deal.
Mark, yep. Mark is here. So don't be shy. Mark's the guy I was saying. Mark's doing hotel deals, and he's not the only one. There's Angel. I don't know if Angel will be here tonight, but him and Noel, they've got a hotel project that they're renovating over in on the ocean or near the ocean in Carolina. Yeah, just story after story. So where did you go, McKenna? Okay, we're doing it a little different tonight, guys. We're really just here to have fun and look back on what happened this year in 2025, and then we hope to kind of look forward to what's going to happen in 2026. And we want to see the community continue to grow and do even more deals. So,
I can say hi.
yeah.
Hey guys. Oh my goodness. I want to thank you. This community, you guys, I have no words. I joined Apex, free community with no expectations, and I just, like I tell you guys every day, I love my Apex community. I love you guys. I love the energy, the dynamic, the teamwork. Everybody jumps in and works together. I think that I don't even know how many members are in the community, but I think that the way that this community has evolved, everyone wants to help each other, and there is always someone contributing to someone's questions or ideas, and then working together in deals. I got my first deal, and I was, it was a great learning experience. I partnered with Robbie on this one, and it was great. And Adan, Robbie and Adan were the deal in Arecibo, and I can't say enough about Emmanuel, all his coaching. Every time I called Emmanuel asking him questions, he always answered the phone, always in a good mood, always willing to help. So now, so I will say that after closing my first deal, I got super focused in the second deal that I thought was gonna close, and it's still kind of in the air a little bit. But because finally I realized that deal was taking too long. Now I have 2 other deals that I'm working on right now that I think are going to be hopefully going under contract next week, which will be amazing. I have, and both of them are on market, and I have agents who are really eager to get these deals through the finish line before the year ends. So I'm really, really excited, super hopeful, super looking forward to 2026. And yeah, so that's my 2 cents. I love my Apex, and I love everything about it.
So Anna, you're hoping that you're going to close a couple of more deals even before the end of the year, between Christmas and New Year's?
Well, I know for sure they're going to go under contract. So they're probably, but they're cash deals. So it might be that if the attorneys are available and we can make all the pieces work together, yeah, I will be able to get those deals closed, at least one of them closed by the end of the year. And then I know that the agent is like, let's do it. What do you need? What else do you need from me? So I'm and they're both really good deals that once I put them out there, I know someone is it's no brainers. And the ARVs are amazing and I'm bringing low entry fees because I know now I understand this market. I understand what the investors want. I know the properties that sell fast. and that we can get that an investor will buy and be able to flip quickly for a regular person who needs a home. So that's what I'm working on now, is on these deals that we'll be able to sell.
So without telling us where you've got or what they are, let's broad strokes. What's the rough contract price, or what are you going to roughly ask when you bring them to the group?
Okay.
And then how much work do they need, and what will they sell for?
So one of them is a deal that I think the ARV will be around 250, 280, somewhere around there. I think I'm going to be able to bring it all in for around 125. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's including repairs, fees, and everything. So this is a deal in the West Coast, near the beach. So I'm going conservative with a 285. It could be that it's a $300 deal when it's all fixed, because it has potential for 2 units downstairs. But the rendering that I got from this deal, it needs almost no. It's already, you can take it as it is right now, and it needs about $15,000 of renovations. That's one of the deals.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's just wonderful, and the broker is amazing, and she already knows what I need, and she's working with me on this. So yeah,
and she's happy to work with you, even though she knows you're a real estate investor, and that you may find a different buyer.
Absolutely. This is a broker
really
who,
cool.
Yeah, I met her in one of the RIA meetings, and I hadn't spoken to them in a while, and I called her and I said, I have buyers and I have no property. So can we get together here? And she was like, yeah, girl, I have a property right now. And she provided all the information of what I needed. The second property is in the north, because I have end buyers in the north area. And this one is a two units. So it's a multi-family, but in a really great setup, because you can do 2 different things with these units, and these are oceanfront properties. These are like literally by the water, and they're also. I think I'm gonna get it's 2 houses for the price of 1. So I just started underwriting that deal today, and it needs repairs, but it's not a tear down. It's not like a full rehab. That one actually has a potential of having 3 to 4 units at the end. And so I'm underwriting that one. I don't know the specific numbers because I just started working on that deal. But I will say this too. I have about 10 deals that I'm working on for Charlotte, because, my daughter is coming on board and she is doing my boots on the ground in Charlotte. So we've been working so hard. We have so many end buyers in Charlotte. So I'm putting a lot of energy into the Charlotte market, because it's like insane booming. And she's handling the Charlotte. So I wanted to get her started. I invited her to the call tonight so you guys can meet her, but she's actually wrapping up a meeting right now with an end buyer. And so I'm training her to become my mini me in Charlotte. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I'm super excited. And she's been networking, going to all the events. She already met a bunch of the really serious investors, getting buy boxes. So now we have a list of orders of people who are wanting properties. So we're like, let's start underwriting. So yeah, super exciting.
That is so cool. So you guys, this idea that Anna just talked about, it's super important for us and this entire group. We're very, very big on family. I love to hear that not only did you do your first deal already this year, but you're going to close something else maybe before the end of the year. You're set up to hit the ground running in 2026, and now you're going to do business with your daughter. What's cooler than that? What a great Christmas that's going to be.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job. I started saying early on, you're going to be doing 10 deals a month. I can tell.
Amen.
Your energy, your drive, what we've seen, Anna, I have every expectations. I'll tell you what, I have very high expectations for you. I think you're gonna
Thank you.
do great things.
Don't
Yeah,
ever
thank
stop
you.
having high expectations. I want you to keep pushing me and saying, Anna, what are you working on? I love when I hear you asking me, are you going to bring a deal today? I'm like, oh my God, Robert wants a deal. Let me bring my deal on.
Well, that was a very good job of telling us what you're working on. And I know it's important, guys, when you're out there and you're getting things under contract and you're going to become a wholesaler, you're going to find another buyer to take your contract. Sometimes you can't just say, hey, I've got this house in Ponce under contract and here's the address and everything. Because if you don't have everything buttoned up, people could step in between and scoop your deal. So I know you're very cautious of that, but thank you for sharing with us. It sounds like a deal where someone can be all in for purchase and renovation and a wholesale fee at 125 and it's worth 250. You're right. Definitely someone's going to jump on that. Someone in this group, someone on this call, probably.
Exactly.
Maybe even the Don.
And then I have one for you. I have one for you in Carolina that is going to be perfect. You don't even have to drive. So then it's like, you know what?
I want it now. No, I want it. I want it now.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm actually talking to Emmanuel about another one he has, and
he
just doesn't want to give it to me. He wants to keep it.
Well, I need to let go of anything in the north because it's too far for me. I'm gonna be
send them my way, Anna.
Okay, perfect.
I feel the same way about the west.
That's right.
You have stuff in the west, and I would love to do more, and I don't want to do it.
That's right. Okay, I love that. So perfect. Thank you, guys.
No, thank you very much, Anna. So who else did their first deal this year? Yeah, Anna's killing it. Anna's a great part of the group.
Luis Mendez. You got Emmanuel. I know hasn't done his first deal this year, but he's a freaking shark in water. You got Mark. Who else? I'm just gonna keep calling names until people start popping up. You got Alan.
Just call someone up. Who do you want to bring up? Alan did a ton of stuff
Emmanuel.
this year.
Well, you said Alan, but
Let's bring Alan up. Emmanuel, we're coming to you next.
Yeah, right.
Alan, are you there, buddy? Oh.
Alan said he's going to do the presentation in French. Well, while Alan comes back up, Emmanuel, why don't you come up and talk about your first deal, your first experience, and what else you've been doing throughout the year?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, first of all, Apex, man, just crazy experience finding you guys, finding the ads and joining just on a whim, right? And working a full-time job
infiltrating.
to now just infiltrating, right? Just riding along, I'll be there. I don't care if you're asking me to be there. I'll be there. I'll show up, I'll ride along. I'll be in Apex without paying.
Guys, he's moved into my house, you guys, so
he's fully infiltrated. So when we first met him, he shows up to the studio one day, and Robert's like, "This is Manuel," and I'm like, "All right." And Robert's like that. He just brings people into the room and just says, "This is this guy," and leaves it at that. And then we figure out 3 weeks later, when I see the school thing pop up, it says Emmanuel is a new Apex member. I'm like, what the hell? I thought it was an Apex member always. So he infiltrated us for 3 weeks before he fully joined. So he's an infiltrator, that's for sure. But he's a go-getter.
His story is so cool because he replaced his entire income on his first deal. So I mean, his entire yearly salary with Luma, he did that on his first deal, and then he did 9 more deals during the year. And Emmanuel's also got a whole bunch of stuff set up for next year. So Emmanuel, why don't you tell us how has it changed over the course of the year? Because you've gone through the stages of being a finder, then now you're going to be an operator. I mean, you're moving fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy year for sure. Like all the way from I hope I do a first deal and I can quit my job to I didn't get to do my first deal and I had to quit and I had to leave my job because I got fired. So I had to get a deal done. Right. Finding my first deal, it being the amount it was, right? The $30,000, such a $1 million deal, right? For my first deal is crazy to think about, right? I couldn't have even fathomed the idea of a $1 million deal being my first one, right? I think I told this to Adon one time. I was like, before I did this, I used to think of $1 million as, oh my God, this is so much money and all that. And now I just talk about millions, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make $1 million. Yeah, I'm gonna make millions. So
Yeah.
I'm not. It's like it's crazy how my mind shifts once you're around people who want to grow the same way you want to grow, right? And yeah, this year's been crazy. I did that deal, and then I did what, 7, 8, 9 more. I'm currently right now, as we speak, got a deal I'm supposed to put on the contract, a deal I don't know if I'm gonna buy or wholesale, and a deal that I just put on the contract to wholesale. And I'm just trying to close something before the year ends. And I've got so many things set up for the next year. As you guys know, I'm part of Rainmakers, and because of it, I'm building this business, right, to actually become the great finder that I'm supposed to be, right? Building systems, I'm building websites, I'm putting ad money in it, and it's gonna be a good year. And hopefully next year I'll double, at least minimum double the deals that I've made this year, and hopefully do 20 more than what the double is, right?
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it's been a crazy year, and I
Well, and
couldn't
you're
have done it
also
without you
looking for
guys.
a place to live, so you're gonna buy a
True, yeah.
multifamily and house hack it and live in it and
Yep.
keep that one,
Yep.
and then you're looking at a couple of hospitality projects that are exciting. So really big deals, like you said, you're not batting an eye about going out there and making offers on multi-million-dollar deals. It's a very impressive thing, and I have no doubt, Emmanuel, you're gonna make all the money you ever need, and you're gonna help a whole bunch of people along the way, because that's your heart, man. You guys, if you've been a part of Apex for any amount of time, Emmanuel has just been such a great addition to the community, and he's been, I mean, one of the joyful things of the year has been able to, like Don said, to be able to work with Emmanuel. He's helped us out with the social media stuff. He comes in and teaches a finder's class on Wednesdays. Now I think he's moving it to Fridays. So you get a lot when you talk to Emmanuel. He's definitely more than willing to roll up his sleeves and help out, and he's a value first guy. So Emmanuel, thanks for being a part of the community, buddy. You make Apex great, and we appreciate
No,
you.
thanks for creating the group in the first place. Thanks for creating this big community, and no, thanks for not kicking me out like a homeless person when I wasn't paying for Apex.
The reason you didn't get kicked out is because I asked the wrong person if you were an Apex. I'm like, Robert, why is this guy here? Is he even an Apex? He's like, yeah, he's an Apex. If I would have known 3 weeks before, I'd have like, you need to leave. But we're glad you're here.
I was
It's
just
awesome to have you here.
speaking it into existence. I saw a talented young guy, and I thought he's going to be a part of our community, and we're glad to have him.
Yeah.
You guys, thinking back on Apex, really, this is basically our first full year of this, and McKenna, maybe you've got the stats of where we were in December of 24 versus where we are now, and we could talk about kind of the growth that we've had inside of the community. I believe, guys, that the bigger the community gets, the more we can do together, the more impact we can have, especially on the island of Puerto Rico, but also wherever the members happen to be. So live this life of we expand our business partnerships. Wow.
Robert, you want to turn off your wall? I was telling him to turn off his Wi-Fi, see if the signal betters.
That's not good. No, that's what I was asking for. I mean, I knew we had grown quite a bit. I didn't know that we had more than, but that is pretty tremendous, you guys. We really ought to be tracking more the amount of projects that are being done because it is very Puerto Rico centric, and I think we're probably.
Hi, baby. What am I doing? Did we? I think we lost Robert,
Yes.
and he's muted now.
Am I back?
You're muted.
Turn off the what?
I'm back. I don't know where.
Yeah.
We're driving from Miami back to Orlando, Florida, guys. You're catching me in a season of I'm dedicated to getting my health right. You guys, you can't hit on all cylinders if you're not healthy in every part of your life. And I've had this type 2 diabetes for a long time, so I'm trying to tackle that over the next few months. There's my girl Emma. Hi, Emma. There's Linda.
Can't hear you.
So, anyways, I love that you guys have joined the community with us last year. You've grown with us over the year. I hope that we're going to double again in 2026, maybe even more. So, invite your friends and let's get more people, great people, doers inside of the group so that we can do more real estate together. Who's next, Adon? Who should we call up? Volunteer.
You got to get Starlink in your truck. We got Luis.
Can I put Starlink
Luis Mendes.
and use driving around?
What's up,
Louis?
guys?
Yes, you can.
What's up, everybody? Hey, McKenna.
How's
going
everything in
good.
Ponce?
It's going good. It's going good. I got work being done on the house in Ponce. I'm actually in Orlando right now. I came to check out a deal out here.
Oh,
So it's pretty funny. I saw the flip-flop truck the other day up on Colonial.
did you really? You should have honked at me. Try to stop.
I didn't want to bother you. I
That's
thought you were
funny.
having lunch or something. But yeah, it's been a great
nobody
year,
can
you
accuse
guys.
this cyber truck of not being a work truck. I
Yeah,
wrapped
yeah.
it so that it is.
Man, it's been a great year. It's been great getting to know everybody and growing with everybody. And yeah, looking forward to 2026, tripling what my net worth and growing with everybody else.
And are you going to buy this deal in Orlando, you think?
I'm looking to wholesale it. I'm
Oh.
looking to wholesale it. It's a 3-2 by it's right behind the UCF, so it's not.
Okay.
It's a nice neighborhood. So
Yep.
we'll see how that one goes.
Make sure you share the info with us. We could probably help you wholesale it. We're pretty well connected in Orlando. We've been here a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot out the offer, and believe me, you and McKenna, everybody online will know what's going on.
Awesome. And we're looking forward to an update when you're ready in Ponce. And next time I'm back on the island, Adon and I need to come see you.
Yeah. I'm excited to go back in January and see how much work has been done. Got a couple guys working on some of my electrical and getting the place up to par. So we'll see. We'll see how.
Awesome.
Let me see.
Well,
All right, guys.
it's been a pleasure getting to know you this year, man. And I hope that we're going to do a deal together one day. So thanks for
me
being
too.
a part of the community.
All right, guys.
All right. Adon, who else we got? You guys, don't make us volunteer you. If you got a good story, if you did a deal this year, maybe it's not your first deal, but you did a dozen deals. I'll call someone out. I'll volunteer Mike Rusica. Because I think, Mike, you and I have done a couple deals together now this year, right?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's been a great year, man.
It has been a great year. It's been
It's so funny
I've been muted.
how things worked out. You did an interview with a good friend of mine, Jack Krupe,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
remember.
like, who's this guy? You, Robert. And what's he doing? What's he doing in my favorite island? And yeah, it's been a fantastic year. I've met some fantastic people in this group, and that's what it's all about. Um, I've met some people that are going to be my lifelong friends, and that's huge. That really is huge. And being able to consider doing some deals is fantastic. I tried to help out Emmanuel, and I still want to help him with a place that he needs to find a place to live. We almost had that three family, right?
Yep.
And yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to 2026. I love it.
And you guys, Mike Rusica is an old pro. This isn't his first deal. I don't know. You've done hundreds of deals, right? He's a
Oh.
note buyer. He's a lender.
Hundreds.
You name it, he's done it. But he likes to play in the note game, which is he's got his own community on Skool, and he shares information like it's his job, and he's a wealth of it too. So if you don't know this guy, you should get to know him. And it's been a lot of fun to get to know you, Mike. And now we're doing a couple of deals together. We got a loan we did in Colorado, and you're in on a flip, actually one that
Yeah.
Anna sold to us in at Arcivo. That
Is it not one?
renovation's
Yeah, two,
going
I
pretty
think.
well, by the way.
Yeah, and I want to get involved with the Don and McKenna too.
Nice.
Because of you guys, now I've got two communities.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so one is all about retiring. I don't care if you're 21 years old and you're sitting on a $40,000 check and you don't know what to do with it. I have a retirement community, and then I actually opened up my note education community, and I hired a couple of people to help me out with that. And because of you guys, man, I'm all over this Skool platform. I mean, I think I belong to maybe 60 or 70 communities.
That's awesome.
I can't get enough. It's the fastest, smoothest. It's fantastic. And so yeah, it's all about networking, people. And the people that you meet, when I was working, all I did was hang out with people that I worked with, and they weren't doing anything. So I had to go out and find better friends, and this is the way to do it with a group like this. So
And
thanks for
I
putting all this together.
no, we love that you're in the group. I love what you just said too, because if you hang out with a bunch of people that all they do is get up and go work a 9 to 5 and then bitch and moan about it and have trouble paying their bills, you're going to become a guy who works the 9 to 5 and bitch and moans about your job and has trouble paying your bills.
I was
So
there, man.
don't do that.
I
Don't
was
do
there.
that. Come and hang out with a group of people like we've got here, where we're talking about real estate all the time, and we're figuring out cash flow, and we're trying to build people's homes so that we can hand people off keys and have homeowners created. Anyways,
Multiple
this is a
streams of
fun life.
income.
I think it's a cheat code. I think real estate investing is the cheat code, and one of the ways that anyone who can get started. And guys, by the way, we're live streaming this on YouTube, so if you're watching this, we normally are teaching a master class inside of this group on a Thursday night. But this is the week before Christmas, and we're going to be off for the rest of the year. So we're just going to celebrate everybody's wins. But if you're watching this and you saw what Mike just said, you guys, networking with like-minded people will change your life. It's true that if you hang out with a bunch of people who are doing stuff, you're very likely to do that stuff. And if you hang out with a bunch of people who are not doing stuff, you're very likely to not do stuff. So don't be that person. Join us. You guys, we want to grow this community. The bigger it gets, the better it will become for us. All right. What do you got, McKenna?
Thanks.
I heard she's working with someone to get a deal done. Sounds like it's going really well. I'm excited. Working really hard for it. How many deals, Mike, we have to do to get your stash back on? I miss your stash.
You're the first person to notice that. That's funny. You know, I just had
I'll
ribs
do all the
tonight.
deals you want, Mike. Just put the mustache back.
I had ribs tonight for the first time without a mustache, and I'm like, this is awesome, man. I don't have to worry about.
I don't
Hey,
I don't
what-
know if Nils is here, if she's gonna come up or not, but Nils has been working really hard all year to try and get her first deal done.
Really hard.
And it might not happen this year, guys.
Yeah.
I think I heard that she's got a deal that's gonna close like the first week of January. So I'm
pushing,
very
though.
proud of her because she has not given up. She's stuck to it, and she's made offer after offer, and she helped us early on with doing some translation. If you guys have ever watched our Spanish content, Nils is the one who dubbed the English content into Spanish. So when my Spanish sounds like I'm a robot, that's the best we could do. But Nils has been great. She's been a lot of fun to work with, and I'm very proud of the way that she stuck to it. So even though she's not here to say hi, I just want to shout her out. She's been incredible.
She'll be here soon. How about George? George is doing a deal with us in Arecibo as well, and he's bought something in his lote. You know, this guy's doing stuff. Want to come up?
Unmute, George.
There you go.
Yes, yes. Not much so far, but next year is going to be a hot year, my friend. I have two great deals. One should be coming up in January, and the other one February, March. So I'm going to let you guys know as soon as I have the signature there. Yeah, yeah. But I'm definitely counting on you.
You want to talk about?
Mhm.
Yes. You want to talk about beachfront? This guy literally is on the water.
Yeah.
And it's gonna do a killer Airbnb on it. It's gonna be great.
Yes, it's a lot. 500 meters in Islote Arecibo. I'm actually trying to buy the house next door, so that way I don't have to do much. Because, like Robert said, getting all the permits to build something on it's super hard. So instead of I already bought the 40-foot container to put it there, but I'm trying to buy the house next door, so that way it's gonna be easier. And I just keep the lot open for so that's the idea. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and you said it's in Islote in Arecibo?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's
Nice,
actually next to
beautiful.
the Arecibo Celebrity Hall, whatever, where they do weddings. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right downtown, kind of.
Very
Cool.
Yeah, it's like, right there at the beach. It's actually my backyard is a beach. Well,
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
Very, very
but you can surf. You can surf, definitely.
It's really nice.
So I'll
I'm gonna
keep you
stay there once you got that thing there. I'm gonna go stay there.
Okay.
Take my paddle board.
So this is what I'm talking about, though. I hadn't even heard that was going on. I know you're in on a flip with us that we're finishing up now, right? And we're going to turn that money and hopefully do another one, or 2 or 3 or 10. And yeah, so it's been an awesome year. Congratulations on the Islote. That's a very up and coming town.
Yeah.
I think Arecibo is really trying to make a positive turn. They've got the big surf contest, and I mean, it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. So that's really cool.
Yes.
Good job. Congratulations. And Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all you guys, man.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Anyone else want to pop up?
We
We'll
got
keep
Julio. We got
volunteering,
Nisha.
people. Julio.
Saludos, ¿cómo estamos? How are you guys doing?
We're well, man.
Felicidades.
Muy bien.
Yeah, gracias, igual.
Julio did like 250 deals this year, as far as I could tell.
I wish. We just closed another one last week. That's our number 13 or 14th. And then we have 2 more. We're just waiting on the sellers' lawyers to, I don't know, get going. It's been hard, trying to, it's too slow. They're in vacation mode already. One is a bankruptcy thing, so I kind of nudged the courts, and that kind of made the lawyer mad. But he's moving. So we have two more that will probably close before the 31st. And also sell two more before the 31st. So
Julio, how long have you been in the real estate investing business?
I would say 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. So this guy just shows up one week and then he starts telling us about all the deals he's doing. And I think you brought one to Shark Tank, and I'm like, I'll do that deal with you. So you still owe me a deal because we didn't end up getting together on it.
Well, that one, they came back to me. They came down from 3.5 to 2 million, and they're willing to sell a finance.
Oh yeah.
At the beginning, they were not. It just, I don't know. I'm waiting for them to come down to see the bigger picture that they're not going to be able to sell it. And if the deal pencils out at 1.6, which it can, then I'm their buyer, and I'll bring it to you guys.
Nice.
But right now, I'm working on property, not a property, but a remnants of 27 units that needs to be built in Peñuelas, Puerto Rico. He already has all the permit and everything else. So tomorrow I'm going down to with some of the contractors to just to know how much is the construction of the site. We've been going back and forth with contractors. The only bad part is, or the good part for us is, the note is due on the 31st of this of December. So the seller needs to move pretty quickly. So the note balance is $650,000 for 27 units. So I'm almost there with the numbers. Just looking for partners probably for those 27 units, and giving them, part of the deal or part of the profits. So yeah, I'm trying to do that development. And also, if we buy that development, we have other 151 units right next to it that is already approved. It has all the permits. The only permits I have to pay to start doing the 27 units is basically pay the patente municipal, the municipality taxes, and Fondo de Seguro del Estado. So it has everything going, all the permits, and all the permits. It even has what do you call it, the vivienda approved for to sell the 151 units. So Vivienda is paying $330,000, like the R3 vouchers. So
Oh yeah.
he's already that lot for 151 units is already approved by Vivienda, and everything is up to date until February, I think, 2027. So that's I'm gonna do a development either this week or next year.
That's such a big need on the island too. I mean, it's such a big housing shortage. So to create 27 units that people can then live in, and I mean that's just amazing.
Yeah, we're partnering with New American Funding and Money House. Money House is already giving me their inspector for the flips, and I don't have to pay out of pocket, so that's a good thing. New American Funding is basically going to do our marketing and selling of those 27 houses on like a 2-tier or two-time close type of thing. We already have three units already optioned at 245 and at 285. That's probably the basic cost for the house, and the bigger lots are gonna go from 290 to 300.
Wow.
Yeah, we have buyers. It's just we need the houses, and it's mainly people from Florida and out of state. They want to come back to Puerto Rico and retire, and
So people who have ties to the island, but they've been gone for a while, and then they're going to come back and retire.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and there's a lot of people that want to buy in Ponce. It's just Peñuelas right next to it, but there's no new development in Ponce. There's only old houses.
Police lights in your window.
They sell pretty quickly.
Oh,
So yeah, that's one of the things I'm putting together. I haven't presented it because I don't have the final numbers of the site. But still, it decreases the way I was looking at the payback option was basically paying the investors back per phase every 6 months, pay, in 3 or 4 phases, pay all the capital back. And it's not the whole construction cost, because basically the buyers are gonna, with a conventional loan or FHA loan, the bank is gonna give them a construction loan or line of credit, which we will use to basically build the houses and the lot, and won't have to put our capital in it, just purchase price and the cost of patents, not patents, but municipality tax, yeah. So it'll be less than $1 million I have to raise, be around 850 or 900.
Wow.
We're gonna have to change your last name to Trump. Killing it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I want to make a big development. I'm trying to look into bigger things. I know our company is getting structured now. Rehabita, the fix and flip part, and also our brokerage. I'll have my license probably next week.
Nice.
So we're doing that. And a development company also. So we're trying to do good things.
You're making big moves.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to win big in Puerto Rico. Either go all in, take a swing at it, or don't swing at all.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I think you're tackling a
100%.
big need. That's really great.
Well,
Well,
hopefully,
thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of our group. And
Thank you, guys.
congratulations on all the deals you're doing. And let's keep us posted. Want to hear about it.
I will. Thank you.
Have the police knock on your door?
Just the Christmas lights outside.
Which neighbor?
Nice.
Which neighbor, McKenna? You don't know? They sound like a distressed seller.
It's not Miss
Yeah.
Prusek, is it?
Go buy their house. Well,
They got
we
problems.
gotta.
Your mom's a defense attorney. I'm just saying. Real estate investors get paid to solve problems. So.
Yep. Well, we got let's see if I recognize some more names here. We got Nisha. Nisha, you want to come up and talk about your year real quick? And then I think after her, if Nils is back, she can jump in. If Alan's back, she can jump in. And Mark, we would love to hear about that hotel deal if you want to jump in.
Yeah, so my year, I guess a little over a year. It's been, I feel like it's just been like I had to go back to the drawing board, right? Restructure, realign, figure out what I'm doing. And now I'm restless. And so, and making plans, right? So I'm the leader for Pace's Creative Nation Tour for Mississippi. And so that's in January 19th. So I'll do that. We're still gonna set up a debt fund with Sharif. I hadn't done it yet. I'm kind of glad I didn't do it yet because now I have another lender for the seed capital, and that'll be a business line of credit. It's like same as cash, 0 interest, right? I'll have to pay a minimal, but that'll earn him more, and it'll be a better way to borrow it to set everything up. And so I had a meeting with 2 guys today from Apex. Actually, they've got a deal for eco-develop. It's actually a little eco village already, 3 units in Calle. What's the odds, right? I'm still looking at 176 acres there. And so the road going to the 176 acres I've been looking at is all messed up. And that's probably what saved me this whole time, right? Is that nobody wants to deal with it. They can't hardly get on the property. But anyway, so I talked to, I guess, Christopher Dane and his partner, and they've got a seller finance deal worked out on that, and they want to add some more units. So we talked about I would raise the capital and come in with them. And so I got a few deals I'm looking at there right now. that all three of them are seller finance deals. Pretty good. I'm still looking at the terms on two of them besides raise the capital and possibly do that with them, which would be great, right? Because he's had that boutique motel that he got from you for a
Yeah.
year. So he's got a little bit of experience operating, which means I wouldn't have to do any of that, right? You
Right.
know, yeah. And so exciting, but yeah, so I'm getting everything ready to actually move and focus on Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Christian is actually he'd be a great partner for you too, Nisha. He built that little hotel that Adon and I sold him, and he did a phenomenal job of
Wow.
building it out. Like it was just a shell, a disaster. I mean, it was in a great area, but now that he's finished it, I'm super excited about how it came out. Like, he did a tremendous job.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that you know, I mean, I guess I knew it wasn't turnkey, but in my head, I didn't really know that. Right. So I had a long conversation with them today, and he said he self-operates, right, or manages that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is cool. And then the little place that they've got under contract in Kaye, it's making, well, I haven't looked at all the numbers yet, but it's grossing $212 a year on 3 units already. Yeah, so that's not bad for mountains, right?
That's a big number for 3 units in the mountains. I
Isn't it?
heard
Yeah.
that number and I thought that's incredible. And
Yeah.
then you know, their idea is to put 4 more units at least,
Mhm.
and then you get to go Act 60 and get 40% tax credits back and all of that stuff. And
Yeah.
and I think they could do that relatively quickly with shipping containers or something along those lines. And
Yeah.
I think
You
it's 9
know,
or 10 acres, so it kind of fits the bill for you. I mean, I know you're looking for that little ecotourism off-grid type of deal where you can
mhm.
be up in the mountains.
Yeah, and since I may do the other one and it's right there, right? And so he could probably, we talked about maybe implementing growing some stuff but in a shipping, they have the shipping containers they sell already set up to do the micro grows and hydroponics and all that. They're pretty expensive, like 80,000 to 120. But it'd be nice to get one, and then maybe I think we could build them out for less than 40 if we had a prototype to copy, right? So maybe we just go ahead and get one of those and see how it's all set up and do some more shipping container grows. I don't know. I know that what is it? 90% of everything you make from agriculture is tax free.
Wow, is that right? Is that
I
part
think
of Act
that's how it
60 or is that
works.
a different is that different altogether?
I'm sorry, what was
Is
that?
that through Act 60 or is that something, is
Yeah,
that
I think
another
so. I
incentive?
think it's through that bona fide farming and something like that.
Oh, nice.
Actually, the owner of the 176 acres, the first one that told me about that, because he has bee boxes out there and he was talking about adding bee boxes, 5,000 plantain trees, and then he's got like 30 acres. I think I mentioned that before, but he's got 30 acres that are perfect for a certain type, 3 types of mushrooms, and they got this bark on the trees. So we're talking about fencing off 10 acres of that. But yeah, that's what he was saying. 90% of everything that would earn would be tax free off of that. So I don't know. I guess the problem is
And
the
those things
workers.
stack, so you can get the income from the farm. You could do a little farm to table restaurant,
Mhm.
and then have hospitality out there as well and get tax
Mhm.
credits back. So
Yeah.
all of that stuff is very inviting. Look at the
Yeah.
diversification we have, where we're talking about, you know, tourism projects and farming up in the mountains of Kaye.
Mhm.
We're doing little flips here and there. We've got Mark Weissy, who is Mark coming up next, McKenna. Anisha, you were here with us, I think, last year. You were already a member of Apex. You're one of our originals, I think.
Yeah,
And
since
we're
July.
really glad you've been such a big part of the community. And I can't wait to see what you do when you finally get that project going.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. Thanks, Cheryl. It's been
Yeah,
good.
and congratulations on the Pace deal, on the Pace Morby
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah. yeah, it's pretty cool, right? You end up meeting people, and it's like the third time I've been the leader for something, right? Because I've been in there 5 years, and I'm in Gator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was the coach and leader for a couple of the Nobody Left Behind challenges, and Sub 2 gives thanks, and now this. And today, Sub 2 support messaged me and introduced me to someone, a lady that's Gator, Sub 2, and we call it. Oh goodness, I can't even think about the special thing you join, and owners club. She's an owners club. But anyway, she is an asset manager that does RV parks and mobile home parks. And I'm gonna have coffee with her this weekend. And she's gonna, help. So it was gonna be in Hattiesburg. We moved it to Gulfport, to my town, thank God, last week. So I had to redo all the posters, but that's cool. It's more happening on the coast, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, thanks for being such a big part of our group. We love
Thank
to
you.
have you here. Have a Merry Christmas, and we can't wait to see what happens in 2026 with you and your partners.
Exciting, all of us. Thank you.
Yep.
What,
All right.
What about let's bring up Yami.
Yami, are you still in the frozen tundra of Green Bay, Wisconsin, or
Chicago?
something like that, or Chicago, Illinois?
I am. I'm still in Chicago, and I don't know. I think that my favorite part of this year was meeting the Apex Club, and becoming a rainmaker is very exciting for me because it's the first of many. So I'm just thankful that I took the leap, because it's almost like a leap of faith, because I gotta find the money to pay it. So I figure if I need to find the money to pay, then I need to pay more attention. If I need to pay more attention, then I need to work harder. If I need to work harder, then I'm gonna get to be able to do more things. And everything this year has been on a leap of faith. I asked my son to quit his job. He came on board with me. This is his 4th week working for me. We're developing 2 apartments right now in a property that I purchased that already had 2 apartments. So we're making it a 4-plex now. I'm looking for a 4-plex in the metropolitan area. So anybody that thinks they have something that can fit my needs, it doesn't. I don't have an exact buy box, but yeah, I need ideally it would be a 4-plex. It can be a triplex also, but really, like, 2 units is not enough.
But you guys, she wants to buy something that she can use a bank loan and then actually live in one of the units, do the house hack, right? Is that correct, Yami? Your idea?
Do the house hack. If it's in a nice area, I can even use my unit as an Airbnb also, because it's like a secondary home for me. Yeah. And it'll be a secondary home because I still got a W-2 job, so I need to take advantage of that while it's still around, because it's coming to an end. I can sense it, but yeah, I got to take advantage of that for the time being. And what else? I'm just this has been a year of gratitude. I'm very thankful. I have been open about my situation. I lost a lot of family members, and finally, like, I feel like, I've gotten through it, and it's in the past. I've moved on. I have I have my assisted living facility is coming to reality. Be it through the property that I found, or be it through a different property. But like, I've had it in the back of my mind for a lot of years now, and the fact that I found a abandoned property that already had 16 units in it. I still don't have it under contract, but I'm working on it. But that has you know, led me to the point where I'm learning about it, because before that it had just been like an idea. So now the idea is coming into fruition. I've been working on my pro forma. I've been learning how to make a pro forma, which is something new also for me. I've taken on my construction projects again. I still have a little house that I haven't done nothing to, that I don't have all of the paperwork for it, but
In Aguada?
in Aguada, yeah, I don't have the paperwork for it yet, but I'm gonna rent it as is at some point in time, and not really worry about the papers so much, because the person that I bought it from passed away. It's like an inheritance thing. So if you learn something, don't do that.
So you bought it before he passed, and then he passed, and now you're having trouble getting title. One thing I love about you, Yami, is that you started showing up around the start of the year, and every week you would come in and you'd just be saying, "Oh, I'm looking at this thing," and then the next time we would talk to you, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I closed on that." And then you'd say, I'm working on this to try and rent this out. And then the next time you'd come back in and you'd say, I got that done and I rented out all the units. And now you're working with your son, and he's going to do his first deal in Orlando, Florida, a little mini house that you've got in Tangelo Park. Anyways, it's been fun to watch your journey.
We got that project. My son has that project coming about this upcoming year. So, it's just like I said, I took it with you guys. When I found you, I was like, who's that guy? Who's that white guy? And I was looking for you and looking for you, and I couldn't find the videos anymore. And at that same time, I found the videos. The first video that I saw was a video that you did with Alan, and at that moment, Apex was only $50 a month, and when I tried to join, it was already 97, and I was like, "What? These guys already hiked up the price before I could join." And I wrote back, and it was just an old video that I happened to watch, and I said, "Okay, I guess I might have to pay the $97. I wanted the $50 deal, but look at me now. Look at me now." From 97, I'm a rainmaker.
You're already in, and then now you're a rainmaker. We're gonna have a huge 2026 together. I'm really excited about your project in Mayaguez, and well, really everything you're doing, Yemi. And thanks for being such a big part of the community. It's been a lot of fun to watch you grow, and I'm very excited about you and your mom working together.
Other people on the platform, Emmanuel has been like an inspiration to me, to see such a young kid doing it big. And then Anna, we don't talk a lot, but I follow you guys on Apex, and it's like, other women doing this and doing it big, and it's just like, I need to quit my job so that I can go out there and do it big too. But yeah,
don't sell yourself short. You're already doing big things, and you're leading your son into a to a great life. I'm very excited for you. Thanks for being a part of the community.
Thank
Nisha, I think you put in the text that you wanted to say a couple more things. So if you want to pop back in real quick. And
Yeah,
then,
sure. That'd be great. Yeah, I thought after I got off, I was like, oh my God, I didn't say any of that. But I answered that questionnaire today and I tried to make a little video and then I couldn't upload it, McKenna, to your Google form or whatever. I'll give it to you later if I can figure out what to do with it. But
nobody
yeah.
made a video for us, Nisha. So we just live streamed the whole thing tonight, but we still want your
That's
video.
cool. Yeah, and I got a little video for you. I gotta figure out where the hell it went. But anyway, so yeah, I was just saying about how important it was to network, right? And not just network, like network and try to be intentional with following up and who fits into what you're working on, right? You don't want to network and that be a sidetrack. You want to network and that, builds what you're working on and whatever your goals are. And everybody's different, right? But, and following up with them, right? Keeping track of them. And, I had set up just little simple things, right? Like setting up a meeting link and putting a little 2 or 3 minute video about what you're doing, what you want to do. And then throw that in the side chat when you're in Zooms or little, anything like this. Usually I'll, in sub 2, right? Or that's usually the Zooms I'm in, but I was gonna say I'll usually throw my Blink card in or I'll throw my meeting link in so people can set up, with me and they can see that little video. And then it talks about, how can we add value to each other's businesses. And I just think I wish I would have stressed or put more importance on that in the first 3 years, right? I guess it's been about 2.5, 3 years that I realized it was more important, right? To really put stress on it. And not just that, keeping track of people, right? So when you meet with someone, you're not going to resonate with everybody, right? But also, where are they? What's their market? What do they work on? What is it they're, going for? What do they have? What do they need? Right? That's something we ask a lot. Like, what resources do you have and what do you need help with? And then keeping track of that. Nobody puts importance. Really, there should be a section in your CRM for keeping track of them. I put labels on them, right? I've got lenders, Gators, sub 2. They came from Apex. I'll have multiple labels on contacts as I put them into my CRM. The date, what we talked about, anything that we need to follow up on, pointers. I bring the note taker in all those meetings now too, right? So that when I'm done, I can either send them all of the notes or I can go through it and say, look, these are the things that I said I was going to send you this and we're going to do this later, and maybe this is how we can work together in the future, and then send them that follow-up note. And it just helps, right? Build for potential collaboration and everything. You never know what's going to come in the future, right?
Yep, I agree 100%. Emmanuel has a for sale sign up. I think he's selling his body now because real estate hasn't gone well for him.
Who? Oh, that's funny.
Emmanuel here. So
So
I see Angel. Great stuff, Nisha. I see Angel and Luis Rivera have joined us. Angel, I want to hear about give us an update at your deal in Piñones. Luis has also an awesome deal, I think somewhere in Texas. And these guys are doers, just like Nisha, and it's just like everybody else has been talking up here. So if you guys want to come up real quick, that would be awesome. Luis Rivera or Angel Madera, you've been called out. Now you got to show up. Something. Oh, he left. He said, I'm out. Yep. And I think Robert officially, his phone died probably because he travels cross country and doesn't take a cable to charge his phone anywhere.
That's what I figured when he disappeared.
He expects the phone just to automatically charge.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. We got CNU Fitness, where I think is Greg, and he's also looking for. He's doing big deals as well. Luis, I see you unmuted. You want to come up, talk to us for a little bit? No. Well, what about you, Jason? Give us an update on your deal. Are you still pursuing it? You moving on? Finding another one? You just joined recently too, and you're going after it.
Actually, today I followed up on some more properties, and I'm pursuing other things. But no, we still are waiting on the property. They were supposed to be Monday. They were trying to close with us, and then today with another buyer. But no, I confirmed, and we've still got a little more time. So we'll see. We'll see if anyone wants to take it on, or if anyone gives us an offer a little less. But yeah, we're still waiting. So we'll see.
That's awesome, Jason. And you recently joined. You're the newest guy here, I think. What is your experience so far?
Yeah, no, I mean, I like that y'all are very interactive and you follow up with people, and I think that you guys bring a lot of value to what you're doing, and yeah, I think it's awesome. I think what you guys are doing is awesome. So, yeah, I'm actually going to be in Texas for Christmas, and then got another guy from the group that is looking for deals in Texas. So we'll see. Yeah, but no, I think I definitely like what I'm doing. So
connect with Luis Rivera. I don't know why. Probably his microphone's not working, but he sent me a deal and thought he's looking for someone interested, and it is in Texas. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
I would connect with him. His name's Luis Rivera.
Luis Rivera. Okay.
For America.
And he's in
yes, he's in Apex.
Okay.
So he's probably a good guy to know, and he's doing a lot of flips in Florida, wholesaling as well, and he can orient you with anything he's doing over there.
Okay, well, I'll reach out to him and
awesome.
That. Okay.
Any more words before we move on? I think I'm gonna pick a good one here, hopefully.
No, just like for me and other people that are looking to hopefully do something before the end of the year, that'd be awesome. But if not, then yeah, everyone have a great Christmas, and maybe we'll be seeing you on next week, right? You guys gonna be on next week, or? Okay.
I'm having a party on Monday, so I won't show up. But
okay, awesome.
Shark Tank, there's a deal out there floating in the air that we might have to do a Shark Tank for if someone decides to sell it or do it. I'm waiting for this guy to answer me.
Hello.
Hi, man.
Sí. I'm just waiting here for a break so I can say hello to everybody. I wanted to congratulate this community. Really, I haven't been able to get really connected the way it's supposed to be, because I'm really working, and when you have a W-2, it's kind of difficult. I'm in the process to trying to get the transition, from the W-2 to what I have to do, and doing a little bit of everything. But I know that I haven't get my first deal done. I do need help. I'm stuck. Okay, I want to say it like that because that's how it is. I'm trying to get my head organized. I know it's a mindset. I don't know if anybody else have the same situation that I have, but I'm enjoying all this. I'm hearing everybody making deals, and I haven't made my first deal yet. I had to create a deal. I had to make my first deal so I can create a check for my wife, because she's, you know how it is. That people don't believe in you until you just show up with that check. So I am working with this. I'm trying to get hooked up with probably Emmanuel or anybody who can just try to help me out to get all this.
What are you trying to do, Jaime? Are you trying to be a finder, an operator, a funder? Is there anything specific you want to do?
I got a fine. Yeah, I had to do a fine because I have a lot of capital and none of that stuff. But I want it to be done because I heard a lot of people doing it. They do it. I can't do it too. So, but it's kind of, I feel stuck. Okay, that's the truth. And I would like to just get organized, my head, so I can get my first deal, my second, and get to 10 deals and all that, so I can make from wholesale to operator where the money is. But it's, I have a base.
I think we lost him, but he was, no, I think it was him. Yeah. Well, when he comes back, I would tell anybody that's watching this right now, if you want to be a finder, if you're stuck, you got that analysis paralysis. That stuff happens to everybody. And the best remedy for that is just jump in with both feet and start hitting that wall as hard as you can until you figure it out. And then the next thing you should do is every Wednesday, Emmanuel puts on a small little finders meeting where he actually runs through deals, calls people, does offers. And it's really good to see him do it because, if you're anything past 25 and you see this 22-year-old doing deals, what's your excuse, So don't sleep on that. Those are really good. Those are really good classes to be part of. So, and then we always have the master class, and then you can always reach back to us. So I think he came in, but he cut out again. What about, this is a guy I haven't seen in a while. Justin is here with us, and he did his first deal at the beginning of the year as well. And he did it. He right. It was like the first deal of the year, and I mean, give us an update, Justin. What's going on? We haven't heard from you in a while. You got to unmute, buddy.
Hey, how's it going? Sorry, guys, I'm working right now, so I decided to tune in, but if I might have to hop out randomly.
Well, tell us about your.
Actually, yeah.
This guy's hunting down bad guys.
Yeah, man, Robert, I actually called you yesterday. I've been out of the loop for a while, but it's been a wild year, so I'm just trying to tap back in with you guys now.
How's your property in Fajardo?
It's good. I have to go there to rent out one of actually the top unit. But I have 2 units rented right now, and I have to go rent the top unit.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yep.
And he took that place from something that was not producing anything, destroyed by the last tenant. And I'm excited to go see it whenever you're back on the island. Let's go.
I wanna try to go there in about maybe the first week of January. So for about a week. So yeah. I'd love to link up with you guys and do some driving for dollars.
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's awesome, man. We're excited to have you here. Anything you wanna? We're asking everybody's question, but like, how has Apex impacted you this year?
To be honest, I've been out of the loop this whole year, but so I haven't been as in tune as I wanted to be. But I see you guys.
But you got that first deal done.
I got the first deal done.
You got that first deal done.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be getting a few more done this next year with you guys.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. All right, man. Well, keep the camera on so if exciting stuff happens, we can watch on our side.
For sure. For sure.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
Gotta get him Starlink and a cord that's Yep. I had that job, guys, and it does pay in experience. And you should find out this guy. It's, you know, you should either keep a phone charger next to you and remember everybody that he met along the way in that day, because he's gonna be like, you remember that guy? What was that guy's name?
You
It was
know, this
John. Oh, okay.
this electric truck doesn't even allow for cords, so the phones don't charge very well at all.
Where are you?
I'm pretty sure
Robert
you
in
should then
Florida?
find a plug.
There's no plugs in the whole damn truck, which is crazy. The worst part. Hey, Justin, how are you, man?
I'm great. Robert, how's it going?
It's going really well. Good to see you. We haven't had a chance to talk in a while. How's Fajardo going?
It's good. I called you yesterday. I figured you're probably busy.
Oh,
But
I didn't know I missed your call.
No,
yeah,
he
no, we'll
he lost his phone. That's what
okay.
happened.
Oh yeah, I've got
He lost his phone.
a 47 number now, so I'll text you, Justin.
Yeah,
You
put it
did a
out
few
here on
months
YouTube.
ago. What was that?
I was gonna say, don't put your number out on YouTube.
No.
No, I'll text you. I'll text
Awesome.
you. Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of catching up to do.
Good.
Yep.
Justin, you're one of our original Apex guys too. You did your first deal with us, but that was in 2024, right?
It was last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year.
But
He's one of the first guys that did a deal in Apex.
I know I jumped straight into the fire too. I spent I want to say a month in that house, maybe a month and a half with no power.
No power, no water.
Yeah.
He roughed
No
it
water.
out.
Yeah. Taking baths on the balcony. But and that was just the beginning. It's been a whole crazy year. So I'll tell you guys all about it.
The
when we
neighbors
have
were
more time.
excited, I bet.
Yeah.
Are you
Well, that's awesome, man.
working on that house? Is it rented out? Is it going well?
Yeah, I have 2 units rented and I have to go to rent out the top unit. Well, actually to take photos and put it online this probably in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the first week of January is when I'm looking to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Right.
So
Has everything been going well in your life?
everything's all right now, but yeah, it's been a roller coaster. I told you I had broken my ribs working on the house a little over a year ago, and it's still not healed. Like yeah, it's been crazy. So I haven't been able to work much because of that. So, but anyways, long story short, I got into epoxy flooring, and I wanted to ask your opinion on how was that, if you've noticed any epoxy flooring in Puerto Rico at all.
No, but I'm about to do it on our Arecibo flip. At least I want to do it in our Arecibo flip, and I've been watching it on YouTube. I'm fascinated by all of the stuff that they can do. So if you're already doing it, we should talk about that too.
Yeah. Are you when you say the fascinated by the stuff you see, are you talking about the metallic floors, like the colorful stuff?
Man, I saw one guy dug a trench in his living room about 10 feet deep, and then somehow put lights down in there, and then put a clear coat of epoxy across the top of it, and you look down in there, it's like it's the Grand Canyon. I don't know how the hell they did that.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's awesome. Yeah, you could get real creative. So so any long story short, I saw a girl I know, her husband does that. And he actually lives in Florida and Puerto Rico. So he does his business in both places. And that just gave me the idea, if he could do it, I could do it too. And that brings, now I bring more value to any real estate deals.
Nice.
Yeah, I do epoxy floorings here in Cape Coral too.
Do you?
We do a lot of epoxy, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's one of our other businesses out here. We've been doing it for over 10 years.
Okay. Well, one of you guys want to come help us do it in our Arecibo flip? let's do it.
There are a couple local guys down there that I see that do a lot of the flake. I haven't seen anybody do metallic, but I do see a lot of local guys doing the flake epoxy outdoors and in garages.
Yeah. Nice. You're muted, Justin.
Oh, there we go.
There he
I
is.
was saying I've seen some of the metallic floors in San Juan, like in commercial businesses, but that's obviously the bulk of the money is in flake. Driveways and garages and stuff.
That's where you see it the most is in driveways and garages, but I'm interested in doing whole house epoxy flooring because everything's concrete built. So I think that it could actually be a very cool look and cost about the same as laying tile.
Absolutely not.
No, it's not. It's more expensive.
Absolutely, it's more expensive. You know, to polish the concrete, just polishing the bare concrete, you're at $3 to $4 a square foot. Once you start adding metallic, you're at about $8 to $10 a square foot.
Got it.
And that's with one color or, adding more colors.
So it's a lot more expensive.
It's a lot more expensive. Yeah.
Well, I'm less interested.
But the polished concrete in Puerto Rico would be great.
That would be good. Yeah.
Even in Orlando, you can, that little rental, you can do some epoxy in there.
In our last flip, we were going to do a flake epoxy that would have looked like travertine, or not travertine, terrazzo, and it was slightly more expensive than the LVP, and my partners decided to go with the LVP, so we didn't get to do it. But sometime soon, I'm gonna experiment with it. So I have to find the right project, because if it's that expensive, then it can't be on a 40. You buy a house for 40 grand, you're trying to sell for 120 or something. That's not going to work.
Well, if you want, I'll do the one you have in Orlando at cost. You pay for material, I'll have my guys do your floor.
I've got one that we're going to buy next week in Orlando, so let's talk about it.
Yeah,
we can make a YouTube video about it.
Yeah.
All right. What I said what I miss.
Robert?
Yeah. How are you?
Hey, hello, how you doing?
Oh, welcome. I mean, you're in the right place, man. There's a full group here of people that would be happy to talk to you about what they've done and possibly partner. So don't be shy. Reach out, make a post inside of Apex, let people know what you want to do. And this is the group. You're in the right place. Come, let's do deals together. That's what this group's all about.
Okay, thank you very much. Highly appreciate you guys came to the island and teach us about all the real estate business and creating all this kind of jobs that you're creating here in the island of Puerto Rico. So thank you very much.
No, we appreciate it. Yeah, we've seen wages grow tremendously over 8 years. Been doing it almost 8 years, and it was when I first came to the island, there wasn't very much work for anyone. And over the last 8 years, we've seen there's work for anybody who wants it, especially if you are even halfway decent at any of the trades. And the monetary reward for it has skyrocketed. We pay the trades on the island the same as if we're in Florida. And I think that they were probably half of that when I first arrived on the island. So we're seeing wages go up and lots of work. So the economy has gotten better. Still got a ways to go though.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We're going to take the next couple of weeks off because Thursday falls on Christmas and then New Year. So didn't seem like that would work out well for any of us. But we'll be back at it that next week in January. And I hope everybody gets to spend quality time with your family and just have an amazing Christmas and New Year. And we look forward to doing more deals next year. And we'll see you all. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
This is Emmanuel, and in just 3 weeks, he found the deal of a lifetime, negotiated an offer, got it accepted, found the EMD from a third party, me, and then found the buyer to sell it. Now, how did he do all of that? He's a member of the Flip Flop Flipper Apex community. And inside of Apex, he was able to find the buyer who's an operator. He was able to find someone who wanted to put up the money, and he's got the deal of a lifetime done, and is going to make $40,000 on his very first deal. So if that sounds good to you, and you want to be like Emmanuel, comment Apex, and I'll send you the link.